Welcome, my name is Elizabeth. I hope you all slept well and God bless you all. And I'm so happy, thankful, and joyful to be here to give you a message today. As usual, I always channeling down message to humanity or teleport nowadays. So here I come again. Your inner being is wake up to your Gud Spark, they were telling me. You can't believe how it feels to feel good inside yourself when you wake up in the morning. Everybody, the whole humanity, is gonna have that feeling because you make it in your heart. That is the feeling you have to feel inside yourself, that everything is perfect. You live in a perfection. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can wake up being yourself and have your Gud Spark in your heart. Well, and then I was thinking back and it come through me that I was working for a man for a long time ago, so it's a very long time, but it's funny. My cousin had worked with him for a while, and she told me he was very hard to work with, but I want to test it. I didn't want to hear what she told me, but she had right. I can tell you he was a little bit narcissistic, but I tried anyway because I got this work before I talked to her, so I thought that God was just guiding me to do it. So I did. We were supposed to work together. We were supposed to start a new company in Sweden. This company comes from Denmark. So, and I have worked in Denmark before for a businessman. So that sold property. So I could speak Danish. So that's the way I got to work. So I think, well, I can help them in some way. I always open. I always see the good in everything. And that's the way I have very easy to get work when I was before. So I was supposed to work in this company. So the first I was giving to do was I gonna translate every concept from Danish to Swedish, and that's not a problem for me because I think that is funny. So I just sat me down and just did it as I usually, when I decide for something, I just do it. So I was translate it over, but what I did was I see the good in the concept, but I also see that they have to change it a little bit so it's gonna fit humanity. So I was get into my boss and ask him to make some change, and I could put a color there. I change their opinion so he can look and see what I did. So I did. So all these concepts that they were doing, I was developed them to humanity. So that's the way I came in. So the company was not so big, so there was a lot of stuff to do, and I just did it because, you know, we all have to help each other. And so I really think it was fun. So, you know, I changed their concepts and put in what was good for humanity. And here I was beginning to work that I put a good value in companies. So every company have to have a good value, and everybody that works in that company have to follow that value. And if they don't do it, well, you're gonna point on that, because if we're gonna have a value, we have to follow it. So, and I really work for the humanity. So I developed it for them. It was a fun job. But nobody know that I did it, because it was me that did it. So, because I had the God Spark in my heart. So I had a God Spark. I have never been put down. I have always been in a higher consciousness, because my daddy was indigo, so nobody had put me down, and people around me think I was, well, not so fun to have to, because I was a truth teller all the time. Well, I didn't know that it was that I have a God Spark in my heart, and that is that God Spark, the seed that is behind the chamber of the core, the chamber of core. There the soul is sitting. There is a seed, a God seed that can open up to humanity and activate the whole body, not with chakras, more with a line that going up and down, to say. Why I could do that job was because I told you I have worked for a boss that was a property owner, and he bought and sold hotels, so it was very fun. But I was always the one that made the deals, and because I like to do deals, I like the communication in deals. I really do. I love it. So it sparked my heart. So it doesn't matter where I come, it sparked my heart. So now I can see that many people are waking up. I got so warm in my heart when I see it. And when I wake up this morning, I found the answer to anything, because when your inner being wake up, you got a God Spark in your heart. When the seeds open up inside your chamber of your heart and your soul, then you can use your God source to channel down more stuff for this humanity. I told the whole story. I have to get back to my boss, and when I translate the concepts from Danish to Swedish, I know I had a gift. I always know, but he was focused on details, so that not matters at all. So in my opinion, I was only focused on one thing. I have always seen the big picture, and he was looking at his own career. So I was looking what was the good for humanity. He was looking what is good for me. What's in it for me? So he took all the good work that I did and never told anybody that I did the work. And they were so, they think, what a guy I have met. So when I also, so I was not quiet, because I have a lot of courage. So I told him, well, I have done the work, and I want to develop these kind of things in this company. So can you please let me do that? And he promised me I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have something else to do. So then I read the mail that day, and I could see that he was making a promise that I'm not gonna develop because they need me. There I was. So I didn't say anything, but I know the law of life, the law of love is that you are not gonna do something back that you can get karma, but you are going to expose them, of course. That's the thing. We are going to expose them. So I decided to resign and not be in that environment there. They, were lying and not trustful or something like that. And I have another thinking about that because I'm older and wiser now, but I wasn't though. So we are in a very great time in your inner being is wake up to your God spark and the seed inside the chamber of your heart, my dear. You can't be in an environment where they say something and do something else. I really don't like that because I'm very pure. So you can't make your own environment, but you can make your own environment where you tell people the truth. You can show them that you are authentic, because if you are authentic, you learn people, you're going to be a good example, the law of good example. So you are true, you are genuine, you are also worldly, you and so ever, so and honest also. So when you are authentic, you are true, genuine, honest, and real, and real, then there's gonna happen something. So I never say something, and but when the day come when I gonna quit the job, so I met the owner in the elevator, of course. So he asked me, because when people have their inner spark and love inside their heart, that can change the whole world. When they got a God source, because we are all God, and we have the spark in our heart, and then we can change the whole world, and that's the way we are here. So I told them like this, and it's funny, and today I wouldn't do it, but it is funny because it is me. So in a lower version of myself. So I said I resigned. I nearly resigned because you can't meet my qualifications on a satisfactorily, and I'm out in the air and sun. I did. I'm out in the air and sun. So I am from the sun origin, so the sun meant a lot for me. I always loved the sun, and I never used to wear glasses because I know it was not good. So that's my story for today. I wish you the best day. Well, if you are in a company that you have to change your company's values, you are you can just write me something and I will come back to you. I wish everybody to have a good day, because we have to make a good change, a big change, because every company that is not holding the good frequencies and energy and vibration, high vibration, is gonna crumbling down. So if you want to be the new word, you have to come back to me, and I will help you in any way, because I have worked with change management and also written a book about that. So you are so very welcome. Bye bye. And even others that want to have my help to take away some blockage patterns or something else, because I work as a spiritual hypnotist in my own concept, core energy healing hypnosis. So warm. So yes, come back to me. Bye.